Good day, sir. I'm Kenken Trimidal, BS Scream 3 from Section Delta, and I'm gonna read the Article 18, 19, and 20. The purpose of this video recording is to serve our activity, which is the Article 18, 19, and 20. First, Article 18. Accomplices are those persons who, not being included in Article 17, cooperate in the execution of the offense by previous or simultaneous acts. Requisites. An accomplice has knowledge of a criminal design of the principal, and all he does is concur with his purpose. Second is, there must be a relation between the acts done by the principal and those attributed to the person charged as accomplice. Third is, in homicide or murder, the accomplice must be not have inflicted the mortal wound. 1. There be community of design. Principal or originates the design. Accomplice only concurs. 2. He cooperates in the execution by previous or simultaneous acts extending to give the material and moral aid. Cooperation must be knowingly done. It must be also necessary and not indispensable. There be a relation between the act of the principal and the alleged accomplice. Example: A. Juan has choking Pedro, then Thomas ran up and hit Pedro with a bamboo stick. Juan continued to choke Pedro until he was dead. Thomas is only an accomplice because the fatal blow came from Juan. B. Lending a dagger to a kill, knowingly the latter's purpose. Article 19. Accessories are those who, giving knowledge of the commission of the crime and without having participated therein, either as principals or accomplices, take a part subsequent to its commission in any of the following manners. 1. By profiting themselves or assisting the offender to profit by the effect of the crime. 2. By concealing or destroying the body of the crime, of the effects or instruments thereof, in order to prevent its discovery. 3. By harboring, counseling, or assisting in the escape of the principal of the crime, provided an accessory acts with abuse of his public function, or whenever the authority of the crime is guilty of treason, parricide, murder, or an attempt to take the life of the chief executive, or it is known to be habitual guilty of some other crime. Example of paragraph 1. Person received and used property from another knowing it was stolen. Example of paragraph 2. Placing a weapon in the hand of the dead who was unlawfully killed to plant evidence, or burying the deceased who was killed by the principals. 3. Example of paragraph 3. A. Public officers who harbor, counsel, or assist in the escape of the principal of any crime, not light felonies, the abuse of his public function. B. Private persons who harbor, counsel, or assist in the escape of the author of the crime, guilty of treason, parricide, murder, or an attempt against the life of the president, or who is known to be habitually guilty of some crime. There are two categories, which is general rule. First is general rule, principal acquitted, accessory also acquitted. Second is exception. when the crime has in fact committed but a principal is covered by exempting circumstances. Example, minor stole a ring and Juan, knowing it was stolen, bought it. Minor is exempted, Juan liable accessory. Trial of accessory may proceed without awaiting or result of this separation charge against the principal because the crime responsibilities are distinct from each other. Liability of the accessory. The responsibility of the accessory is subordinate to that of a principal of a crime because accessory's participation therein are subsequent to its commission and his guilt directly related to the principal. If the principal has acquitted by accepting circumstances, the accessory may still be held liable. Different of accessories from principal and accomplice. First is accessories does not take direct part of cooperate in or induce the commission of the crime. Second is accessories does not cooperate in the commission of the offense by act either prior thereto or simultaneous with therewith. 3. Participation of the accessories in all cases always take place after the commission of the crime. 4. Is takes part in the crime through his knowledge of commission of the offense. Article 20. Accessories who are excepted from criminal liability, the penalties prescribed for accessories shall not be imposed upon those who are such with respect to their spouses, descendants, legitimate, natural, and adopted brother and sister or relatives by affinity within the same degree, with the single exception of accessories falling within the provisions of paragraph 1 of the next preceding article. First is basis. Ties of blood and the prevention of the cleanliness of one name which compels one to counsel crime committed by relatives so near as those mentioned. Second is NIPO and may is not included. Third is accessory not exempt when help relative principal by profiting from the effects of the crime or assisted the offender to profit from the effect of the crime. Fourth is only accessories covered by paragraph 2 and 3 are exempted. Last is public officer who helped his guilty brother escape does not incur criminal liability as ties of blood constitute a more powerful incentive than the call of duty. Penalty. Suffering inflicted by the state of the transgression of a law. Juridical conditions of penalty. First is retribution or expiation. Penalty commensurate with the gravity of the offense. 2 is correction of reformation. Rules which regulate the execution of penalties consisting of the privation of liberty. 3. Social defense. Inflexible severity or of severity to recidivists and habitual delinquents. A. Must be productive of suffering, limited in the integrity of human personality. B. Must be proportionate of the crime, sanctioned according to the gravity of the crime committed. C. Must be personal, imposed only upon the criminal, no proxy. D. Must be legal. according to a judgment of fact and law. A. Must be equal. Apply to everyone regardless of the circumstances. F. Must be correctional. Intended to provide positive rehabilitation to the offender. And that's all. Thank you.